Okay, welcome back to part 5 of the instructional video of how to use the TX-3 Pro budget box from usandroidtv.com. If you might have noticed, this part 5 is a little bit higher quality. I actually switched cameras out because I want to show you some finer detail. I'm going to make this a quick video. There's a lot of information on here, but I want to cover just the basics. So again, we've already taken the Android TV box out, we plugged it in, we've hooked it up to the internet, we've launched Kodi, and now here we are, we're in Kodi. This is a very simple program to use. Again, if you have submitted to me your list of up to 50 movies and TV shows, then you will have stuff to watch immediately by simply scrolling over one directional arrow right over to favorites. One thing I want to point out here, depending on your internet speed, is that switch from movies to favorites and movies to TV shows, etc., can take up to 10 seconds. So I ask you to be patient. Don't try to work faster than the box because it'll do nothing but cause you problems. So this is a particular favorites list that I loaded for somebody. And as you can see, we've got the favorites. If I click OK from right here, which is the favorites, it pulls up a favorites list where I can use my directional arrows, right, left, down, up, and I can hit OK and select any of those videos. But more importantly, if I scroll up, I can scroll left and right and find the video or the TV show that I want to watch, and I can pull that up. So for example, I'm going to just show you a few of them real quick. Again, we can do up to 50. This does contain not only movies, but TV shows. So that is under the favorites category. And again, if you submitted that to me, that will be available immediately. So on with the show. When you power up the box, you're going to be at movies. There's a couple things that you can do. You can scroll up and left and right, just like in favorites. And what that will do is that will pull up 50 featured films, which these will change from time to time, in which you can select and watch. To get out of that, you scroll back down to movies. If you click OK on movies, it will pull up a program called Elysium, which used to be called Zen, to which you can search different categories of movies. Anything from in progress all the way down to actors that are in here, certificates, which are the ratings of the movies, and so on and so forth. More importantly, and I don't know why this is at the bottom because it's not in alphabetical order, is search. Search will allow you to search for a particular movie. So all you do is you click OK after you scroll down to search. It will pull up a window that will allow you to type in a particular movie that you want to search. When you're done with that, you just click done, and that will allow you to watch that particular movie. Just a quick note here on search. I need to point this out because I've had this happen with several customers. As your grade school teacher told you, spelling counts. You absolutely have to spell the movie correctly, and you have to use spacing. For example, I searched a TV show the other day called Top Chef or Master Chef, and that is a one-word show, Master Chef, and I searched it by Master space Chef. It didn't find it. Come to find out, I had to not include that space, and then everything played fine. If you ever have a question, grab your smartphone, Google it. It will give you the spelling and the spacing. So now we're in the movie, and we've typed in a movie, and we found it. We click done. It's going to give us options to play that movie. I want to point this out too because this doesn't have an explanation anywhere on the internet that I can see, these two dots. Unless you're familiar with computer programming and you know ASCII, what that means is that goes back one step. That's all that means. They do have an arrow back here, but right now I need to point that out because that's in every category and every menu option or those double arrows that simply take you back one selection. So right now it's going to go back, which we're there, and that's the menu previous to that one. So the next thing is if we go down, it gives us different options. What this row is here for, it's not here for a redundant purpose. What this will do is every single program that I have loaded on this box, it will search your movie out on every program. So if you find a movie that's either not available or is not the quality that you like, or that for some reason is in a foreign language, this will search all the other programs that I have. So that's why that's there, and they're separated out in categories as well. Now, to sum this all up real quickly, you have the same thing with TV shows. Again, we're waiting up to 10 seconds for it to change these icons right here from movies over into TV shows, which it just did. I can go up and go left or right and search a TV show and watch it. I can select TV shows. It will take us to that Elysium program into the TV section to where I can search for a particular TV show. Or I can go down, and that will do that global search of all the programs that I have on here. So if you don't like the source or the option you're watching, it will do an entire search of my program. Live TV, we always use Mobdro. That's actually an Android application. It will take you right to there from inside of Kodi, and you'll be able to watch live TV shows, unfortunately with commercials and everything else, but it's there and it's available. Live sporting events you can watch. So if you want to watch baseball or basketball or hockey or anything like that, and I'm referring to, of course, the NHL, the NFL, and the MLB, those will be on there. And again, I'm delaying my up to 10 seconds for that shortcut to, oh, it won't. It's already there. I didn't notice that. Up above is networks that you can watch, AMC, Animal Planet, so on and so forth. And again, a reminder, if you need to pause so that you can catch up. I'm speaking quickly because there's a lot of information. If you want to turn your box off, you scroll over to power by hitting the left directional arrow from live TV. You hit OK, and you can exit out of the program. That is, if there's ever an update, I will direct you on how to update the program should this version no longer work. We will have that, but you don't need to worry about that. Settings, basically what you have with settings is if you want to monitor how your program, how your box is working and how efficient it is, it will tell you, for example, that it's using only 58% of the CPU, so on and so forth. Something that you won't use very often. Music is the next category. If you click OK here, you'll be taken to this MP3 streams to where you can listen to any song that's ever been uploaded to the internet. If you go down, you're either at the MP3 streams program, or if you want to watch music videos, the Now Music USA is on there, which will allow you to watch the music videos. Tools is basically to keep your box running as new as possible. You can back up from here, but most importantly is the maintenance feature, which will allow you to clean the cache or the cache, depending on how you say that. It will allow you to purge any saved information to keep that CPU usage down low so that you can keep your box running like new. And then you can also test your internet speed right here as well. So to get out of this, of course, you just scroll back up. You're back into your main menu section. Now we're at Tools. Search is important. Like under movies and like under TV shows, this is that global search option. So if you want to search for movies, if you want to search for anything else, TV shows, you select that, you type it in, and it searches all of the programs I have on here. We also have a category for Fitness Center, which covers everything from yoga to strength building, body sculpting, and cardio, dance exercises, everything. And you can either click this, or better yet, you can scroll up and make your selection, and that will take you right to that particular area of the program. A couple more things we have here. Collections. We're waiting the 10 seconds again for this to change. It changed. This is one of my favorite things because basically everything that's on here, that movies that were released that are multi-part movies, like Aliens, like Ace Ventura, like The Addams Family, Aladdin, Alvin and the Chipmunks, all of this that are multi-part movies, Austin Powers, Alien vs. Predator, there's my favorite, Back to the Future, Bad Boys, everything is on here, and if you click it, it will allow you to basically binge watch all of the TV shows. If you heard the lightning movies, I'm sorry. It'll allow you to binge watch all of the movies, all of the parts. So if I'm up here and I go into Back to the Future, we should be able to see Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. And those are all click and play. And that is really, really a neat thing. I absolutely love that. Next section is called Kids. I went ahead and went forward a little bit so we wouldn't have to wait that 10 seconds. These are all Disney movies. Again, you can go up, left, and right and select, and you're watching. You can hit Kids, and it will basically take you to that menu, or you can scroll down and you have more options from G movies and so on and so forth. So anyway, the last thing is sports. We kind of addressed that earlier. But again, if you want to watch the NFL, NHL, MLB, any of that live, it will let you know, it will let you watch that. Some of the streams are reliable, some are not, because sports are kind of a paid premium type of thing, but they do work. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this final. I know we ran a little long on this video, but again, there's a lot of information. I'm sure I left something out. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Like this video. If it can help anybody, share it, please. So we're going to conclude on how to use this system. If you have any questions, leave me any messages down below and I will answer them. Thank you for watching, and until next time.